Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Jura Bro, of course. In this video, let us take a look at the Jura Service Management Assets dashboards. Now, this is a newer feature, and before that there were some of the reports, but now the reports are basically in the legacy, and now the dashboards are actually there to take their place. So if we go ahead and click on create a dashboard, so we have two options in here. First of all, custom dashboard that we're also going to do, but also I'm going to go with the service overview. Now, when I actually click on create, I'm going to get a predefined service assets dashboard in here, and it gives me a lot of interesting information in here. So first of all, it gives me, oh, all right, so I have a lot of them. Okay, so I have information regarding some of the applications right here. Also, count of capabilities, which is total value of 0. I have the total value of 1. Business services, 18 of them. Software services, 15. Also, I have software services tier overview, where I have the tier 1 and I also have the tier 2. Now, you're probably wondering if it's giving you some additional information, just like when you go to the pie chart and when you review all of this. So first, I wanna say that we're actually in the edit mode right now. And why is that? Because you can, as you can see from here, you can add some of the sections in here. So you can add a filter if you want, and also you can actually expand this. If you want this to be larger, then you can say that basically this is going to be larger, and this one as well. Now we also have for the software details in here, where we are actually having software service details, and it's basically like giving us the issue key, and I'm of course getting an error. Of course, I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, so we have business services. When you actually click on them, everything is actually in there. Now, yeah, there's another thing that I wanted to show you before we start working on our own. So in here, I have this option where it's basically saying that this is for anyone, where it's saying that anyone can view and edit, anyone can view, only some can edit, and I can see only some specific users are able to do this. And when I do this, as you can see, it gets a lock here. Pretty interesting stuff. So when I go to create my own custom dashboard and I click on create, I basically start from the scratch, and from here I can add some of the widgets in here. Of course, if I want, I can add a column here, and if I don't want this section to actually be showing at all, or if I want to have less items, for example, I want to have one item here, and also let's say I want to have one item here, I can do that. Or if I want to have more columns, but I want it to be, let's say, less, I want it to be small, I can do that. All right, so if I go to adding the widget in here, what I can basically do is I can add some of the metrics in here. So for example, I can add a data table, and what I can actually do in here, for example, is attribute aggregation. So since you actually know in the assets you have the attributes and you also have the objects themselves, you also have two-dimensional attribute analysis, and from here I can select my schema. And if I go and select my schema, I can be like customer support. And what I want to do, for example, I can choose the company. That's one of the things, and also choose the object that I'm going to show. So for example, what it's going to show on the rows and what is going to be showing on the columns. So for example, if I have selected a name, I'm going to have selected, for example, the address. And this is interesting. And also attribute values, so for columns, and now I'm actually having some of the things that are indeed loading. So I have 4 of these, and I can actually add them. Now, I can add some optional filters if I want to refine some of the data in here. I'm not going to be doing that. So when I'm actually done, this is what I'm actually having. So name, address, and in here I'm actually having this object being defined in here, and North Star helicopters and everything else. So I have this added. I can go to a widget in here, and for example, if I want, I can go with the vertical bar chart, and for example in here I have count of objects, work items related. So there is attribute aggregation, and I can still go to customer support if this is something that is interesting to me. I can add the columns in here, and of course I can define what an aggregation I have. So there is like sum of, and there is average of. So I don't have any options in here. So let's go with the attribute, and this is the aggregation. So I don't have any, let's see here, minimum. No. What do we have? Customer type and everything else. Active deal. No. Object type. Nothing that much that I can define from here. Alright, let's go count of objects, and let's go for customer support, and let me go for company, contact, and contracts, and I can go for here. This is what I got. Seems really interesting, so I can add it in here. What the attribute in here is. So for example, I can go ahead and I can say, for example, if I want job title, I can actually go with that. And from here, I have some interesting data going on. So for contact, so I have 2 directors and I have 1 logistics manager and everything else. So if I want to add that as well, I can do that. As you can see from here, like 1 logistics manager, 1 logistic director, and head of services and implementation. And also I have for 2 of the directors. Also something that is pretty interesting. And when I'm done, I can actually see and click in here basically that it says I'm done. I didn't give it a name, so it's basically called a new dashboard in here. Now, I can of course define the access in here. If I want, I can also archive this. When I archive this, I can actually also restore it back. So that is also something that is pretty interesting for your assets, and to actually have, you know, the idea of the dashboards for the assets and everything that you can represent. And now you can actually see the power of the assets dashboards. Basically, overall, that's it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.